And now, Donald, would you mind helping with a demonstration? And now, Donald, would you mind helping with a demonstration?
Oh, sure. I'd be glad to. What do I do?
Take off your hat and face the audience. Now you take a real heavy object, say something weighing 3 or 4 tons. This can produce some very plausible effects, both audible and visual. First, the sound, which was made by letting a steel tank drop 10 feet onto the concrete floor of an empty swimming pool, with reverberation added. And now let's observe the pictorial result of our experiment.
That's really only half the story. Actually, it's more complicated than that. I'm here at the Disney Studios animation department to try and unravel the mystery of how Donald Duck comes to life. Why can't I see something happen? You know, all the ducks look exactly the same.
Oh, no, each one is different. See, this one, the foot's off the ground. Now we take one picture. This next one, the foot's down. See?
Well, I get the idea, but I still, Donald hasn't moved.
Just a minute, big boy.
That's great.
I'll show you. I'll show you. Now look. First, my foot is up here. See?
Uh-huh.
Then, it's down here. Understand?
Now I get it.
Then this,
Yeah,
and this,
I see.
and that. See?
Yeah, gotcha.
When I'm going faster, I'm looking. Get it?
Now I get it.
Now in this picture, I'm a farmer, see? I'm doing that to milk the cow. Oh, my God, oh, I'm a farm. How am I doing? Oh, my God, oh, I'm a farm.
Now if he could just afford singing lessons. The highlight of the film festival was a rare screening of Donald's full-length features, Tres Caballeros and Saludos Amigos. The U.S. State Department enlisted Donald's aid to help foster good relations with our neighbors in South America. He was joined on screen by 2 Latin hosts, Mexico's Panchito and Brazil's Jose Carioca. In the mid-40s, the technique of combining animation and live action was a major breakthrough. Here's how Donald's birth was explained to South American audiences.
Donald is a patriot. And when his country called during World War II, Donald answered, but he didn't just answer to Donald. He answered to Donald Fauntleroy Duck. Fauntleroy. Well, every good duck has a middle name, you know. And the Army was so stunned by this information, they forgot to discharge him for some 40 years. 40 years. And the duck worked his way up, all the way up, to sergeant.
Like every other honorable GI, Donald suffered through his induction.
The bugler blows, I can't get 'em up at 7:15. But if you're tired, stay right there and sleep until 11. Oh, the Army's not the Army anymore. They've got a lot of hostesses and cavalry bikinis, and entertaining these co-eds is part of your regular duties. Oh, the Army's not the Army anymore.
While Donald was one of the first to sign up for duty, he was the last soldier to be discharged from World War II service. Donald's love of a good fight and his determination in the face of overwhelming odds were never put to better use than during World War II. A mascot and a morale builder, Donald's picture was used on over 400 military insignia. And yet, because of his everyman character, he was able to portray some of the frustrations and the anxieties and hopes that everyone shared. He made 6 films dealing with wartime experiences, and the most famous was unquestionably Der Fuhrer's Face, in which his worst fears were almost realized. Donald's chilling nightmare had him even serving in Hitler's army.
When the Fuhrer says, wie ist the master race? We heil, right in the Fuhrer's face. When the Fuhrer says, we never will be slaves. We heil, but still we work like slaves.
I'm going back! Stop!
For this fine performance, Donald received an Oscar.
Am I glad to be a citizen of the United States of America?
Walton Donald received many awards, including a Master of Arts.
Well, Donald, do you think this education is going to bother us now? Do you think it might be the start of our downfall? What do you think?
No, people can learn from me.
Now, we did learn a lot from Donald. More than any other Disney creation, he became the spokesduck for several generations. His inquisitive nature made him a wonderful teacher, and his educational films became classics. They still are.
What we often learned from Donald was what not to do. He made films like How to Have an Accident in Your Home and How to Have an Accident at Work. He also showed us how to be a litterbug. Even when Donald did something right, like inventing the wheel, he didn't necessarily know what he was doing. Did you, Donald?
No, what is it?
Donald's crowning achievement in the field of education was Mathemagic Land. Here he introduced us to the world of mathematics, where even trees had square roots.
Well, what are you? Square roots. Where am I?
Mathemagic Land.
Mathematic land? Never heard of it.
You'll find mathematics in the darndest places. There is mathematics in music, in art, and you can find mathematics in games, too.
Games? Oh, boy.
The baseball field is a diamond. Football is played on a rectangle divided by yard lines. Basketball is a game of circles, spheres, and rectangles.
When I won the 1976 Olympic decathlon, I was ecstatic. I couldn't believe it. And then all of a sudden, I started hearing some rumors that Donald Duck was claiming my victory. I couldn't believe it. Why was he doing this? And then all of a sudden, I ran into him one day, and he explained to me that he had won the Duck-cathlon. Well, any way you look at it, Donald Duck is a good sport, especially when it comes to covering all his bases.
The important pitch. The pitcher is taking plenty of time, rubs up the ball, glances over to first, to second, to third, and there's the pitch. Swing, and a miss. He's out.
Few sports superstars have ever brought the crowd to its feet the way Donald Duck has. Despite his small stature and his rather meager talents, his courage, his determination, and often blind rage have been responsible for some of the sports world's greatest moments.
Not me. Him. One.
Oh, the guy's yellow! Yes, Doc. I am too. Let's go home. Oh, no, the punk's glass jaw.
The winner.
Donald's arch nemesis was a pair of mischievous chipmunks, Chip and Dale. Forever a sports enthusiast, Donald also developed a truly unique style of bullfighting.
Which means happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. There's a party.
Donald's cartoons have been translated into 8 foreign languages. Here's Donald in Spanish, French, Swedish,